Good morning, trappers. Start of the 6th check day. Been a little slow, but I'm not too far into it yet. But we have a bucket over here that is all kiltered sideways, and you probably already see what the little culprit was or is. We have I seen that way back yonder. I thought I got my annual cat from here, but no, it's another pretty good sized coon. Good looking little feller. But anyway, we'll get him taken care of and everything remade and get on down the line. All right, we are at a location here I don't think I've shown. Back coming in, I got a empty bucket cubby. You look at it, got a crossover set right there. Got a beaver set right here, 4 or 5 days, no action. And I got an empty bucket cubby here, which was backed up against that tree. Now you see it's kind of cattywampus over that way. And there's good reason that it's cattywampus, because oh, there's a cat. Not a happy catter. Good size one. He's tied off that little tree over there, so he has this whole area to run, and it looks like he's been running it. We'll kind of stay out of his little area. But yeah, caught half a paw in that No.3 Bridger, fully modified. Again, just a standard bucket set, empty bucket cubby. That flag was up in the tree. He must have climbed up it and knocked it down. But yeah, right here along, got the waterway right here. Got a timber edge, the opening right over here. You've seen sets just like this time and time again. We're inside the brush. I figured with that ditch going down through there, this pathway here would be the way they would follow. And apparently it did. This is the, 6th check day? And so took 6 days to get him, but we got him. Cats only come through normally, 7 to 14 days, so gotta be patient with them. Also depends on how populous your population is of cats. Now this cat here is an ugly cat. He's about as flat can get. I don't even see a little patch, a spot, or rosette, or anything on him. He's not a very good looking cat. He's got good whiskers though. He's not got that flat house cat face that I always talk about where the hair lays down. But yeah, he all right, we'll get him out of there, get him taken care of. On down the line. Glad to see something today. Been a very slow day. All right, trappers, we are here. Yesterday went down there to clean off that 330. Had the snake there, and we got a coon up here today. Give him a last meal of Molicious. I don't know. Of course, a lot of you haven't tried it, but let me tell you what. They got a coon in a trap and they still want to eat it. This stuff must work pretty good. And it does work pretty good. You sit there and let him have his last supper for a minute. And been a slow day today. This is the second coon. Let's see, 1 armadillo and then that bobcat. We've only got about 5, 6, 7 more total combined sets to run, and I'd call it a day. Anyway, we'll get this guy taken care of. Get on down the line. All right, we are at the set where I had the cat in the tree, the first cat in a tree. We had 2 this year. Kind of odd. I do get it from time to time, but it's been a couple of years since I've had one in a tree. For whatever reason, this year 2 of them wanted to go up tree. But today we got an old granner down here. hiding in amongst the bottles and trash. Again, this is that set. Didn't move the bucket, didn't do anything. Got caught, come down here, got him chained off this tree. But yeah, he just got caught and headed downhill. So we'll get him taken care of. I don't step on some glass and cut my boot. Get him taken care of, and what do we got? Just 2 sets left to check and call it a day. I want to point one more thing out before I sign off for the day. I know I showed this before, but new subscribers may not see it. This is my rig, how I have it set up. This is a little extended cab that I keep my clean set making equipment in. Got a place for my hammer, my driver for my coon sets. That's all that's just used for, is my coon sets. Had this box made, put on top of the bed. Just anchor it with toggles, and it keeps my gear, my remake bag. That's I put a milk crate up there, and my clean coyote traps. That way they never touch anything in here. I don't put a lot of bait in here, or not bait, but a lot of animals or anything in there. But once in a while I have to. I got my coon traps up there. This here holds my slide rods. They're 8 foot. I cut them down to 8 foot. That way, it's a canoe rack. And when I'm back home muskrat trapping, I need my canoe. I can put it right over top of that, no problem. I have that to hold that cap on. I had the screw cap on there before, but the threads would always get jammed up, dirty and whatnot, harder than heck to open, so I went to that system instead. Now you've probably seen in here already, but just in case. Of course, this is where I keep all the animals. I put that little rack in there, 1/2 inch off the ground, off the bed. That keeps that's a beaver and an otter. They're not sitting there in the water. The cats and other furs not wallering in water, blood down in there. It kind of keeps everything up high and dry and clean. So that works pretty good. But yeah, that's any other than that. If you want to set something up like this, just don't buy a tracker. I've had so many problems with this, I want to shoot it. But when you spend that kind of money on it, I guess you have to go. I hope everybody supports their national and state trappers associations. They're fighting for us, so we need to support them. Now I will sign off and catch y'all tomorrow.